By the way, I'm a scuba diver. I'm an advanced rescue nitrox certified scuba diver, over 200 dives. So if you need a diver, believe me, I'm more than happy to go diving anywhere. When you do a deep dive is when things get very, very awkward and difficult. When you reach this level of idiocy, I mean, how do you even possibly respond to somebody who's such an ignoramus? I said, okay, let me log on to this here. Here's what he has to say in this clip.
King Farouk, who then came to power in 1930, decided to put out a new edition for all of Egypt called the Farouk edition. The Farouk edition then took the Hafs text and made it Egypt-wide. 1936.
Right.
That was so successful in Egypt. But before that, I forgot one thing. When they did this in Cairo, when they Muhammad al-Haddad did this in Cairo, they took all the other Qurans that were different than Hafs. They took it out into a boat and they sank them in the Nile.
Oh.
You haven't heard this before either.
No. We need to go down. We need to do some
dives. They're still there.
We need to do some dives.
He was a mean hole in this narrative.
So
don't waste your time. We have 10 of them here. We've already found 31 of them.
Now this one actually did get me laugh out loud. Literally, I LOL'd when I saw this. This is comical. So apparently, all of the mushafs of Egypt in the reign of King Farouk, which is barely a century ago, that were not hafs, they were taken on a boat and they were dumped into the Nile. And now we have to go scuba diving to go retrieve them.
Don't waste your time. We have 10 of them here. We've already found 31 of them.
By the way, I'm a scuba diver. I'm an advanced rescue nitrox certified scuba diver, over 200 dives. So if you need a diver, believe me, I'm more than happy to go diving anywhere. This is comical. Wallahi, where does one begin? I mean, you do realize, Mr. J, you do realize that, forget how ludicrous you sound, the sheer quantity of Qur'ans that would meet your criterion would not just sink a boat, they would block the entire Nile. I mean, I don't even understand. Do you listen to yourself speaking? You think all the copies of the Qur'an that didn't conform to the quote-unquote version, which again shows your ludicrousness. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Do you listen to yourself speaking? You think all the copies of the Quran that didn't conform to the quote-unquote version has holes. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Which again shows your ludicrousness. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative. There is no version. It is a printing that is being printed for the first one of the first times by a printing press. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative. You think all the copies of the Quran that didn't conform to the quote-unquote version. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative. There is no version. Has holes. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. The narrative has holes. Has holes. Has holes. That's what I'm going to say. The narrative has holes. By the way, where does the origin of the story? Again, half myths, blatant exaggerations, ludicrous claims that those copies were destroyed respectfully. In the Muslim tradition, you will burn it because you don't want to throw it into the trash, or you will throw it into the water. So even if that happened, it's not a big deal. Maybe 50 or something copies of a particular printing were disposed of. But no one ever claimed that all the Qurans of Egypt that didn't conform to the King Farouk were gathered in a boat, like, yeah, as if they would fit in a boat, and then dumped into the Nile.
He was a mean hole in this narrative.